Vinayak, there's a lot of noise in my background, so what we'll do is we will use the audio erase feature. Hello and welcome. You're watching 6 Stories at 6 with me, Tanisha Awasthi.
From Asia's largest news headquarters, setting the agenda for Bharat. You're watching Republic.
Hello and welcome. You're watching 6 Stories at 6 with me, Tanisha Awasthi. It's a power-packed Monday where there are several stories that are making headlines. Let's get you the roundup of the 6 agenda stories that we have for you today. The storm over USAID funding in Indian elections seems nowhere close to an end, with the BJP and the Congress now trading charges at each other. More than 60 crore people have taken a dip at the Mahakumbh, the latest in the line where Katrina and Akshay Kumar. Yogi Adityanath, meanwhile, has taken on the Mahakumbh beaters. In Telangana, it's a race against time for 8 hours for 8 workers who have been trapped for over 40 hours now. The rescue operations are still underway. Meanwhile, from Karnataka to Maharashtra to even Tamil Nadu, the language war has been reignited. In Bangladesh, Muhammad Yunus seems to be losing grip on the country, and we'll tell you why. Also on the show, in National Capital, today was day 1 of the assembly session, and it saw a fierce showdown between the BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party, trading allegations and counter-allegations. These are the 6 stories that we have lined up for you, starting first up with the top focus story. The Trump administration announced that over 2,000 employees at the US Agency for International Development were being fired. Several other staffers of the agency working outside the United States have also been placed on paid administrative leave. Now, this comes amid the controversy here in India. Now, Trump, remember, has given 5 warnings in 5 days, and this has created a political storm here in India.
21 million for voter turnout in India. Why are we caring about India turnout?
It's a global headline on the Indian sellouts. The USAID funding in Indian election has created a huge political storm.
कुछ विदेशी ताकतें भारत के लोकतंत्र को कमजोर करना चाहती हैं, और अब एक के बाद दूसरे ऐसे जब बातें सामने आ रही हैं तो पता चल रहा है कि एक और जहां जॉर्ज सोरोस के लिंक कांग्रेस पार्टी के बड़े नेताओं के पास पाए गए, उस बिलियनियर की फंडिंग कैसे भारतीय जनता पार्टी को सत्ता से बाहर किया जाए उस दिशा में देखी गई, और बार बार एक एजेंडा के तहत बहुत बड़ी ताकतें हैं, भारत में एक अस्थिर सरकार हो, लोकतंत्र कमजोर हो, उस दिशा में काम करने की बात करती रही।
Prime Minister Modi has hinted at foreign hand.
नेताओं का एक वर्ग ऐसा है जो धर्म का मखौल उड़ाता है, उपहास उड़ाता है, लोगों को तोड़ने में जुटा है, और बहुत बार विदेशी ताकतें भी इन लोगों का साथ देकर देश और धर्म को कमजोर करने की कोशिश करती दिखती है।
The opposition is questioning the Modi government.
Malviya is not competent to give any statement in this regard. President Trump has very specifically said, I have given this money to my friend Narendra Modi. It is the responsibility of Pradhan Mantri to specify, to clarify whether he has taken this money or not. Why he is not talking anything?
With the political storm only escalating, it's time to name the Indian sellouts.
All right, joining me on the broadcast is Purnima Nath. She's a geopolitical expert. Ms. Nath, it is time that the name of Indians are put out. Prime Minister Modi has talked about a hand involved in India. Meanwhile, Trump has given 5 warnings in 5 days. Who do you feel will name out the sellouts first? Is it going to be the Trump government or the Modi government?
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it. First of all, the question that you're asking is quite critical. As an Indian citizen, I think you should, every Indian citizen should ask for explanation where the money went, where the recipients, who were supposed to be the recipient, and I've been saying that this has to be a joint effort. Of course, obviously, President Trump communicated about it. Although a lot of Indian institutions and individuals and activists have spoken about it in terms of foreign interference, but there was no direct action or even indirect action. I'll tell you some of those things that has happened, and I've seen it in my own eyes. As an Indian-born American citizen, my first priority should be America, and that's exactly how it is. At the same time, because I'm an Indian-born and I was an Indian citizen, India will always be part of my life and my journey as well. And I cannot see harm to either of this country. At the same time, I'll tell you the USAID that actually works and working against the Hindu population and Indian interest consistently from 2000, even much before 2020. But you know how this particular organization has been trying to name India as a CPC country of particular concern under the garb of human rights and abuse and etc. Why aren't you, as a citizen of the country, are not actually angry about it and furious about it? What USAID is trying to do. I have also seen recently that the funding actually significantly went up in 2021, and there's one name which is popping up from USAID, the Veena Reddy, who's actually Andhra Pradesh born, who was appointed in India, and the connection to Jagan Reddy, who many of us know that he's actually a Christian. And what is actually going on in India, eradication of Hindus, is significantly concerning for me as an Indian-born.
Absolutely. Absolutely, ma'am. I appreciate you joining us on the broadcast and sharing your views on that. It remains to be seen what move will the Trump or the Modi government take on this. Moving on to the other stories that we're tracking now, 62 crore devotees had come to Mahakumbh so far, and out of about 120 crore Sanatan Dharma followers in the world, half of them have already taken a holy dip. Today, adding to the Mahakumbh dip, the people who have already taken the Mahakumbh dip, the list of people were Bollywood actor Katrina, Kaif and Akshay, Kumar. It was also Pawan Kalyan and JP Nadda who had taken a holy dip in Mahakumbh, but they had not just hailed Mahakumbh but also talked about the arrangement and the facilities by the Uttar Pradesh government. Meanwhile, today in the Uttar Pradesh Assembly, Yogi Adityanath, the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, has taken on the Mahakumbh baiters in the Assembly, saying that those who try to disrupt or malign Mahakumbh will be taught a lesson.
महाकुंभ के बारे में जो बातें आप लोगों ने कही, आपने कहा कि एक जाति विशेष को वहां जाने से रोका गया, किसी जाति को रोका नहीं गया था। हम लोगों ने तो कहा था जो सद्भावना से जाएगा वो सम्मान से कुंभ में जाए, लेकिन जो सद्भावना से नहीं दुर्भावना से जाएगा तो उसकी दुर्गति भी होगी जरूर, अगर उसने कुंभ में अव्यवस्था पैदा करने का प्रयास किया। हाँ, हमने आपकी तरह आस्था के साथ खिलवाड़ नहीं किया, समाजवादी पार्टी की तरह आस्था के साथ खिलवाड़ नहीं किया। आपके समय में मुख्यमंत्री को फुर्सत नहीं थी कि उस आयोजन को देख सकें, उसकी समीक्षा कर सकें, और इसलिए उन्होंने एक नॉन सनातनी को कुंभ का प्रभारी बनाया था। लेकिन यहां पर मैं स्वयं इसकी और लगातार कर रहा है।
Rescue operations are underway to evacuate the 8 workers trapped in Telangana's SLBC tunnel. The National Disaster Response Force advancing into the tunnel to evacuate the workers who have been trapped for over 48 hours now are underway. The collapse occurred just 4 days after the construction work had resumed following a lengthy hiatus. While some workers managed to escape, the 8 remain trapped.
Well, it's day 3 and over 48 hours has passed as the 8 workers have been trapped at the Srisailam Left Bank Canal Tunnel. On Saturday morning, these workers had come inside the tunnel for the repair work. Well, as you can see, this is the tunnel which is 44 kilometers long, and this is the world's 5th largest tunnel here located in Nakar Karnool. And as you can see, the rescue operations are underway to bring out the 8 trapped workers. Well, right now as we are at the SLBC tunnel, you can see that JCB is now being sent inside the tunnel, and as the rescue operations continue, this is now what we are seeing is that with the help of loco train, the JCB is being sent inside to remove the slush, the mud slush, and also to help the workers there inside for the rescue operations. Now what we are seeing is that there is Indian Army also which has been put up here, and also not only that, Indian Army has set up a medical camp here for emergency. All of the medical facilities have been put up, like as you can see there are oxygen cylinder, emergency medicines which have been put up. And I'll just pan around and show you. This is the Srisailam Dam which you see, and on the left hand is the Srisailam Left Bank Canal. On the back side of this dam which you see is the Srisailam Left Bank Canal where the incident has taken place. And when we talk about the other side, that's the right hand side which comes under Andhra Pradesh, and the left side of the Srisailam Dam comes under Telangana state. And right now as we have been seeing that the rescue operations to bring out the 8 workers who are trapped inside is underway, and this is the very Srisailam Dam, and as you can see that's the Srisailam backwaters which leads to the Somasila, but the incident that has taken place is in between this particular area that's on the left hand side, left bank of the canal.
From Tamil Nadu to Karnataka and even Maharashtra, the language debate has been reignited yet again. In Tamil Nadu, several DMK workers were booked after defacing Hindi words on signboards at railway stations. While 5 DMK men were booked on Sunday for defacing Hindi letters on Pollachi railway station name board, 6 of them were the party men that were held. Meanwhile, in Karnataka, the Karnataka-Maharashtra border issue has flared up yet again after a bus conductor was allegedly attacked for not speaking in Marathi. Joining me on the broadcast is Narayan Tirupati. He's a BJP leader. From Tamil Nadu to Karnataka to Maharashtra, the language debate has been reignited yet again. Narayan Tirupati, do you believe that this is a concentrated attempt to reignite the fire that was once doused off?
No. See, absolutely it is not so. And the DMK wants to hide, the problems happening in Tamil Nadu. The law and order is totally deteriorated. And there is no security for women particularly, and there are a lot of violence related to women and children happening in schools also. So this is why the DMK government, without the support of the Tamil Nadu people, since they are in power, they are trying to do. That's all. Because this NEP is not compelling Hindi. So there is no compulsion of Hindi. So we need to understand that this NEP very clearly says that any Indian language as the third language. But that too, they say it is not the policy of the state government. The problem is not the of the state government. The problem is with the government school students. That is the main issue. The poor rural government school students are the affected persons.
Right.
Other almost 50 lakh students are learning third languages, particularly Hindi, in other schools, including the one owned by the DMK First
Right.
Family and other leaders. This is the issue. Now, these people are trying to unnecessarily create a situation, law and order problem, because they want to cover up what the state has headed to. This is the issue, and they are doing it. If they have the guts, let them have this their passports in which Hindi is there. Let them black it, and they have a lot of money in their house. Even currencies are filled with the Hindi
Right.
letters. Will they do it? And recently, Mr. Karunanidhi was honored with coin. So will they paint black ink with that coin? That is what we are asking. So this
Absolutely.
is for totally they are trying to cheat. They are trying to cheat the public. They are the worst part is that who is
Right.
getting affected is the government school poor students.
Right, sir. Thank you very much, Nayan Tirupati, for joining us on the broadcast. Remains to be seen how the Stalin government reacts to that. Meanwhile, we move on to the other stories that we're tracking now. Amid fears of interim leader Mohammad Yunus losing the grip over the country, an airbase at Cox's Bazar in Bangladesh came under attack. Stunning visuals showed armed security personnel and riot police take cover as the attack unfolds. Here's a report on that.
Bangladesh descended into fresh chaos after an airbase in Cox's Bazar came under attack. Dramatic visuals showed the area around the airbase being cordoned off and armored cars rolling in after the attack. Another viral clip showed armed security personnel and riot police taking cover as stones are pelted. More visuals captured the tension, fear and chaos sweeping the streets outside the airbase as locals with their hands raised are seen being evacuated from the area. The clips also showed locals scrambling for the nearest shelter even as bricks and stones lie scattered on the streets. The public relations arm of the Bangladesh Armed Forces confirmed the attack, while some local media reports claimed one person was killed in firing by the country's Air Force. As the chilling visuals raise fresh global concern, is the Yunus regime losing its grip on Bangladesh?
And it's time for us to slip into a short break, but don't go anywhere because after the break, we'll tell you the showdown that happened on day one of the Delhi Assembly session.
Amity has been ranked amongst the top 3% universities globally, a testimony to Amity's globally benchmarked quality.
Diese Partei ist ein Stück davon entfernt, aber die 5%.
Leute, es haben über 4 Millionen Menschen heute die Linke gewählt. Das sind 4 Millionen Menschen. Das sind 4 Millionen Menschen, die wollen eine andere Welt. Das sind 4 Millionen Menschen, mit denen wir in den nächsten Jahren gemeinsam daran arbeiten können, dass es eine bessere, eine schönere Welt wird, eine gerechtere Welt. Wir sind bereit, ihr seid es auch. Ich freue mich auf die nächsten Jahre mit euch. Und Friedrich Merz soll sich warm anziehen. Wir sind die soziale Opposition im Bundestag. Wir sind so stark wie schon lange nicht mehr im Bundestag und wir werden alles tun, um seinen sozialen Kahlschlag zurückzukämpfen. Ihr könnt euch auf uns verlassen.
hier reinkommt. Schwarz-Rot wird nicht gehen, Schwarz-Grün wird nicht gehen. Dieses Bündnis aus Union und AfD ist ausgeschlossen worden.
Das ist ein bitteres Wahlergebnis für die Sozialdemokratische Partei. Das ist auch eine Wahlniederlage. Das, finde ich, muss bei dem Ergebnis einmal am Anfang klar und deutlich gesagt werden. Und für mich ist auch ganz wichtig zu sagen, das ist ein Ergebnis, aus dem wir gemeinsam nach vorne gehen müssen. Dieses Mal ist das Wahlergebnis schlecht und deshalb habe ich auch Verantwortung für dieses Wahlergebnis. Das möchte ich an dieser Stelle sagen. Für mich ist es deshalb aber zunächst einmal wichtig, hier von dieser Stelle aus der CDU-CSU, dem CDU-Vorsitzenden Friedrich Merz zu gratulieren, zu dem Auftrag, die nächste Regierung zu bilden. Herzlichen Glückwunsch zum Wahlergebnis.
Першу угоду, в якій не було гарантій безпеки, і тут немає ніякого скандалу, просто вона не відповідає запиту. Тобто питання про те, що давайте 50 на 50 все ділити. Приблизно так перша угода виглядала. Я сказав, що я не піду на це і не дам міністрам підписати це. Елемент. Я не збираюсь визнавати 500. Хто б що не говорив, як би ми не спілкувалися. При всій повазі. Ще раз, при всій повазі до партнерів, але я стійко стою, тому що це правдива ситуація. Абсолютно ми праві. І друга ситуація, якщо чесно, навіть 100 мільярдів я не готовий фіксувати. Поясню чому. Поясню чому. Тому що ми не маємо визнавати гранти як борги. Подобається це чи не подобається? Якщо це вимушено, і нам зараз, і ми без цього не можемо, напевно, ми на це повинні йти. Але у мене питання, скажіть логічне, і мені на нього ніхто не може відповісти. Коли Сполучені Штати Америки продають зброю Ізраїлю, Катару, Саудівській Аравії, Об'єднаним Арабським Еміратам, чи вони заробляють 100%? Все нормально. Я просто хочу діалогу з президентом Трампом. Мені здається, я справедлив в тому, що я хочу діалогу. Я не підписую те, що будуть виплачувати 10 поколінь українців. My relationship with President Trump, it never was in such best way.
Can you improve it? Can you mend it, you think?
No, I think we have, our countries, first of all, our countries have strategic relationship and we are partners. And I think it's not in our rights, like presidents, to lose partnership between our countries. And that's why, for me, it's very important support of the president and support of Senate, Congress, of your two parties. But, first of all, support of your people. And I count on it very much, and I'm thankful that we have it.
Wir, die CDU und die CSU, die Union, wir...
The day one of the Delhi Assembly session saw a massive showdown between the BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party. Here's what happened.
The Delhi Assembly opened to noisy protests and uproarious scenes today. In a stormy start to a special 3-day session under the new government, The Aam Aadmi Party raised a ruckus as it accused the BJP of going back on one of its key promises. Raising a ruckus both inside and outside the House, the AAP MLAs alleged that the BJP failed to deliver on its promise to provide 2,500 each to women as part of an income support scheme. Leading the AAP's charge both inside and outside the House, opposition leader Atishi was seen massing outside Chief Minister Rekha Gupta's chamber in the assembly, along with party supporters. The AAP legislators held up placards and raised slogans as Atishi pushed for a meeting with the Chief Minister over the handout promise. The protest, however, wasn't just confined to the House, as the AAP supporters also held demonstrations outside the assembly, accusing the BJP of defrauding the people. As the AAP tried to corner the BJP government on the opening day at the assembly, the Chief Minister hit back.
देखिए, अपने भ्रष्टाचार को, अपनी कारगुजारियों को बाबा साहब के पीछे, आदरणीय हमारे शहीद भगत सिंह जी के पीछे छिपाने का ये इनका प्रपंच है और इनकी बातों का जवाब देना मेरा काम नहीं है। मैं जनता के प्रति जवाबदेह हूँ और उनके लिए हमेशा जवाब दूंगी।
Minister Parvesh Verma too came down heavily on the AAP.
देखिए, ये जो आपदा वाले लोग हैं, इनका ये काम है कि दिल्ली में कोई विकास नहीं करना। इनको 10 साल का समय मिला और इन्होंने दिल्ली को बद से बदतर कर दिया। आज भी इन्होंने हाउस की गरिमा को खराब किया। ये हाउस दिल्ली की सारी जनता के विश्वास के ऊपर है। दिल्ली की जनता को बहुत सारी उम्मीदें हैं, इसलिए हम चाहते हैं और मैं ये कहना चाहता हूं आपदा पार्टी वालों से, सारे विपक्ष के लोगों से कि आप दिल्ली में अच्छे काम हो, विकास हो, इसलिए आप हमारे साथ में, अगर कोई आपके अच्छे सुझाव होंगे तो हम उसको मानेंगे और आपके साथ में मिलकर हम काम करना चाहते हैं। इसलिए हमको भी दिल्ली को विकसित दिल्ली बनाने में हमारी मदद कीजिए।
After the ruckus on opening day, there could be more fireworks in store as the CAG report on the liquor scam is tabled tomorrow.
Since the video is too long, I will transcribe and then summarize it for you. Hi, I am Abhishek Kapoor and you are watching Republic TV.
Amity has been ranked amongst the top 3% universities globally, a testimony to Amity's globally benchmarked quality.
Wir, die CDU und die CSU, die Union, wir haben diese Bundestagswahl 2025 gewonnen.